Very quickly, I wanted to bring in Lindsey Poole, because an important part of this is also understanding what needs these smaller organisations serving diverse communities need in order to engage with advice services, that kind of contrast. Lindsey, could you talk a little bit about the the research project you guys are working on?
Yes, thanks ever so much, Martha. And I just have to say how much resonates with me from what I've heard today. So it's been very useful to kind of share learning from other people, but also how much it kind of coincides with the sorts of issues that we're finding. We're doing a piece of work that fell out of our report on advising Londoners, which was actually published last June. In that report, we found that there were a lot of organisations in London, very small organisations, often, well, frequently not networked, maybe community-based organisations, maybe faith-based organisations, maybe cultural organisations, who were providing advice, who were advertising, maybe on their websites that they were providing advice, or in the Charity Commission documents were saying they were providing advice, but yet just were not networked. And we recognised that a vast majority of these were providing advice to Black, Asian, minority ethnic communities. At the same time, we were very aware of the fact that some of the networks and the infrastructure that had been there to support organisations working with Black and ethnic minority communities had started to fall away over the past 10 years or so. And so, funded by Trust for London, we've been doing a piece of work looking at what the issues are for such organisations, and how we as a sector can start to support those organisations moving forward. And you know, we really have hit a moment in a way. We're looking at a complete reset of how we think about what we're doing, but also how we think about who we work with and how we work with people. And I think it's a fantastic opportunity for us to really give some thought about how we reach people who otherwise we may not have reached in the past. I've got an awful lot more to say about it, but time is short, and the research is due to complete at the end of March, and very much looking forward to doing a launch event where we might be able to talk about it further, and I'm happy to give the details of that to Martha and invite you all to come. So thank you.
That would be fantastic. Thanks so much, Lindsey. Definitely take you up on that offer.